All right, hey, shalom, my count. First and foremost, I had to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakak Kadash, done by to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And we are the Hebrew Israelites, which consist of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, and according to the Holy Scriptures, we're God's chosen people. Shalom to all the beloved brethren out there, push his knowledge and sincerity and truth. Shalom to the few sisters, and shalom to Israelite foreigners who are scattered abroad. And what you're looking at is a true depiction of the one they're going to call Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Okay. And what you're looking at is a true depiction of the one they're going to call God, one they're going to call Jehovah, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahweh. When you call upon the Most High and the Son, they must say Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh means he to be, or he is. Bahashem means in the name. And Yahweh Shai means he delivers. Our Lord and your Savior is coming back to deliver the elect out of the nation of Israel from the destruction of modern day Babylon, aka America. I want to say Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai, and Tawadi Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai for another blessed day. Tawadi Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Tawadi Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai for this opportunity. It's 100% truth. And the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for all you beloved brethren out there, push his knowledge and sincerity and truth. All right, coming back, catch you another another lesson through the Holy Spirit, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And I'm gonna start off with Matthew chapter 16. All right. I'm gonna get straight to the point and show you this video, because when you go into verse 26, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? You understand what I'm saying? So you brothers, you few sisters out there know what I'm getting at. This is what we're dealing with today in society with the Israelites that you see that are famous, in office and all that crazy stuff. They made a contract with Esau, also with the spiritual demon Satan, whose rulership is right now. But according to prophecy, this man is on his way out. And a lot of our people that you see that had the riches and the fame, because all they have is fame, they don't have no true power. They're going to fall flat on their face. And certain of them that took, that got into that witchcraft early on in their career, dealing with the situation with Crazy Bone, because there's pictures of him, because Eazy-E was into witchcraft, playing with the Ouija board, and there's a picture of him throwing up the pyramid, Crazy Bone as well. So he was not ignorant to that stuff. So who knows? I don't know if they sold their soul or they had to, Bone Thugs and Harmony. And various other artists, actors, actresses, especially, well, they're Edomites, and they're famous in Hollywood, and they're Edomites. You already know what they are about. But we're dealing with you Israelites, people of Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian descent, primarily. For verse 26, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world? Because they gain the world by their fame and their riches and their comfortability. But they have to do a lot of things to keep that fame, that notoriety, those mansions and women and all that stuff. They have to do a lot of wicked ass stuff, man. And lose his own soul. A lot of Israelites in that community go crazy, end up getting killed, murdered. What shall a man give in exchange for his own soul?
If you want fame, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be famous, like Michael Jackson. Looking back, I could see how I was.
I don't know who this guy is, but you should already know. What he's telling is factual, man. We as Israelites, we're a passionate people. And, you spiritual, you can know when Jake telling the truth, man.
Recouped for for a brotherhood, if you like. Trying to be recruit for a brotherhood. When you are in the music industry, I don't care what anybody says, when you're in the music industry and you are making it in that sense of success, there are certain things that you're going to have to do, certain places you're going to have to go. Souls will be sold, basically.
Now, what do you mean by that?
People sell their soul every day, Hayford, in the music industry.
How?
Not just in the music industry. Like, they invoke spirits in you. Have you ever been to a Jay-Z concert or seen a Jay-Z concert?
No.
These people be there like, Hova, Hova, Hova. Bro, I went myself in the early days. I found myself, Hova, Hova. And then, because I'm a guy, I can't get caught like that. But for a minute I got caught, and then I stopped. And I said to my dude, I was like, bro, look around. Look at the place is hypnotized. And they wanted to give me a record label, but I found myself in Zimbabwe.
Doing what in Zimbabwe?
With some very high people. Well, so they like to think, never higher than the most high, but with some very, elite type of people. Dealing with diamonds and uncut diamonds and all of these dodgy dealings. And I found myself there. And when I was there, a proposal was put to me to sell my soul for this record label, which I think was worth about £350,000 at the time, to get that much money to start this label. That's why I can't listen to certain people. I don't listen to Rihanna. I don't listen to Beyonce. I don't listen to much secular music. I don't.
What did they tell you to do that you felt like was against your morality?
There are people in the industry drinking blood, like from...
Blood?
Yes.
What blood? Animal blood?
No, from
Human.
humans. Yeah, so African blood. So what happened to me was a lot. But at the final stage for me is when I was told to drink sperm. And I was like, I was never going to do it. Never. But I was so in shock at that point. You know what my response was? From the cup or from the source? Like, where are we doing this from? Because, bro, the agenda of music has people trapped in that prison that I went to the UK trying to convince people, here I am in the flesh, look, it's me, remember, you see me on YouTube, but forget that, I'm here. Come to Ghana. What do I need to go to Ghana for? I'm comfortable here. I said, bro, do you know how much opportunities are in Ghana? You know they won't treat you like this. They love it. They're comfortable with the torture. A lot of us, a number has been done on us that I don't have hope. I was sad when I left the UK because I realized we're going to lose a few. We're
Collateral damage.
Yeah, collateral damage. That's what's going to happen because the number has been done. The Willie Lynch, that has done a number on our people to where we don't need to be enslaved. We can enslave ourselves. We enslave our children. We send our children to school for somebody else, for the enemy to teach them. Now,
why are we so easy to be deceived as black people?
Because we are so greedy. We're so greedy.
Now, well, Jake is lost. My people are destroyed. Man, it says a lot, huh? And our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Our people are suffering from an identity crisis. Because pursuant to Jeremiah, said, thou even thyself shalt discontinue from a heritage that I have given thee. And these are the curses, man. So the Lord is waking up the elect of Yasharallah. That's not the way to go. And various other heinous things they got to do. They keep invoking them spirits every month. You can look up something called a satanic calendar. They got to take part in these wicked, filthy acts. Okay, Matthew chapter 6. I'm going to start at verse 24 now. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. That's that trials and tribulation, the discipline. You know what I mean? And let him come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross. Staros, a cross. Well known for most cruel and ignominious, excuse me, ignominious punishment. But let's get down crucifixion. Okay, an upright stake. Let's see what the Strong's figuratively. All right, figuratively, it means exposure to death, self-denial by implication, the atonement of the anointed. All right. Figuratively, to be exposed to death, self-denial. All right. The discipline, following the laws, turning your mind away from this world, man. Because the scriptures say he that makes himself upright, roughly paraphrasing, makes himself a prey. So you're gonna see what this valley of the shadow of death is really about. Breaking down that new man, and the Most High is gonna break down that old man and reconstruct you under the law, statutes, and commandments on his vibration, man. You understand? Self-denial. And part of that cross is walking the straight gate, man. Teaching the right doctrine, the sound doctrine, going out in highways and byways, keeping the commandments. You know, you got to walk this way. This is the way. Walk ye in it. It's picking up your cross. Let's see if they have any more. Let me see. Take up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it means to suffer as well. 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then has Yahweh suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. Face death. You're going to suffer. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin. That's how the Lord disciplined you, man. Trials and tribulations. You understand? So he can build you up to what's to come. And some of us will be martyrs. But I'd rather have it on this side, man, than to be caught up. You hear what that guy said? He said, people are lost. They're gone. The job has been done. Through that music, everything, man. Who cloned Tyrone? That's why the elect of Yahshua Allah is so precious, those that are awake. Count your blessings. Verse 2, that he had no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. That's what people are caught up out here in, man. The desires of this life, the flesh. Where am I going? All right. This is when Yahweh Shah is being tempted by the spiritual demon Satan himself. Matthew chapter 4, verse 8. Again, the devil taking him up into an exceeding high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto them, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. All right. The spiritual demon Satan, man, is working with Esau, the elites of the society. And they have the different deities, different demonic energies people tap into. They got different levels of demonology. And the top demon that they deal with in Hollywood and music industry is Baphomet. So that's who they worship, the goat. Baphomet, man. Worship. You know, that's why they have the those pentagram stars, whatever the hell you want to call it, in Hollywood. Walk of Fame, whatever. It's heavy, man. Real deep stuff. All right. I'm going to start. My bad when okay. I just messed up, brothers. Where is it at? Okay. Verse 8. Kind of misplaced my place. Salakia. Read verse 8 again. Again, the devil taking him up into an exceeding high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. This is the top kingdom of the world right now in modern day Babylon. So Yahushua saw this and say unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then said Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. That's our mind state, man. You know, the Lord, to hell with that. All right. Then the devil leaving him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. So even Yahushua got tempted by a spiritual demon, Satan. He was fasting 40 days and 40 nights at the time. So Satan to try to come in your weakest moments, man, and you some of you, hell, man, you'll peep it, man. You just gotta listen, you know. And it's, hey, man, because we on a high spiritual level, you know. The elect is on a high spiritual level, man, and hey, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I'm gonna show you this next video real quick, but I had another precept I want to get. I'm gonna line up after that video. Bitter for sweet, because our people have cast off the commandments and took bitter for sweet and made a covenant unto death, a contract with death. That's what you get. You get a death culture when you deal with the modern day music. You know, the Sukianas and the sexy reds. It's ridiculous, man. That's mind control. All right. White entertainment companies racism against black entertainer exposed. Because here is the truth. All we have is the truth of the Holy Spirit.
Because here's the truth, these black entertainers, they can't sing just about anything. There's some stuff that'll get them fired, and they get dropped, and they get fired, and they get slapped on the wrist, and they get disciplined all the time. Why? Because sometimes they step over the bounds. A very famous case is what happened with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is the Mammy Two Shoes, one of the many Mammy Two Shoes of our day. He's a black entertainer, and a world carved out for him, and a role carved out for him by white entertainment companies. And one day he talked about, in the middle of a song that celebrated dealing drugs and killing blacks, he made a reference to date rape. And when he made that reference to date rape, that set social media on fire. That got 100,000 petitions in 24 hours. Hey, buddy, date rape is no joke. That had white people standing outside a Reebok in New York saying, you better take this seriously. We're tired of a rape culture in America. One line in one song moved the masses. And you know what Reebok did? Did they stand by him and say, hey, we believe in freedom of speech. We believe in freedom of expression. It's just a song. Calm down. No, they fired his tail on the spot. The president came out and said, this goes against our high standards. He's gone against the values of our brand. Shame on Rick Ross. We're disappointed. He doesn't know how serious date rape is. And when I saw that, I thought, wow, how convenient. Isn't that amazing? But here's what really happened. It's not their brand. It's not their values. Rick Ross went off script. He was hired to get black customers, and they think that black customers go with black bait. And in America, black bait is the hyper-criminalized, hyper-sexualized portrayal of black people. And as long as he had sung about that, the stuff that got him hired, he still have a job at Reebok. But when he touched other sensitivities that affect us, he lost his job. Because here's the truth. These black entertainers.
Here's the truth. That's what's going on, man. If you have eyes to see, ears to hear, you're blessed. We're blessed, man. They're scumbags. People that sold out to Esau, but hey, they belong. Hey, 2/3. Somebody has to play the 2/3. You understand what I'm saying? 2/3 of Israel got to have some characters as well. Okay. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You understand? This is what we're dealing with right now. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. You know, the knowledge of wickedness is not real wisdom, man. So the people are wise in their own eyes. They're being deceived. And they set up to deceive you and destroy your minds. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward. which justified the wicked. You down with Esau in the system for a green piece of paper. You know, you don't have any real power, just got some paper, and you're set up to continue to cast spells upon your own people, that take away the righteousness of the righteous from him. You understand? Therefore, as the fire devoured the stubble, this is what's going to happen to you Israelites that sold out to Esau, whether in the entertainment world or in the Israelite community. And the flame consumed the chaff, so their root shall be as rottenness, and their blossom shall go up as dust. The Lord is going to destroy you in that thermonuclear destruction, because he have cast away the law of Yahweh by Shemiah of hosts, and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. And you keep reading. Shalom.